Hey everybody, welcome back to Atlantia. It's been a while. I don't know how to fly off my own island. All right, this has been a while since we've been on here. I am so incredibly excited to be back. It's been a minute. I don't even remember what we had going on, honestly, so I've had to look around a little bit at my base and remind myself what exactly the state of things was. And yeah, so as you can see, we've still got these like wool outlines. Down here we've got our breeder. Well, it's not exactly the breeder, right? This is where the villagers end up from the breeder, and then we zombify them. That's our zombification chamber, I guess. Over here we've got our lovely cave. I don't know what to call this. I'm not really sure why I chose this. But Kevin, we miss you. So I'll just take a moment in memory of Kevin. Okay, seriously, if you don't know who Kevin is, you gotta go back and watch Lorecraft. Lorecraft episodes. Kevin was a very special villager to me, and he went through a lot. And we left him behind when we came here to Atlantia. So, little moment for Kevin there. Down here, we've got our wonderful library testing chamber. I'm not really sure what to call this area. This does need some cleanup, though. That's ugly. Okay, well, maybe we'll get to that today. The primary thing I want to do is get this area feeling done. Like, we might not get down to everything, but we've got all these chests that need to be cleaned up. There's just all kinds of stuff in here. We've got so much stuff, so many buildings that I want to build, and so I think we're going to do that today. And I thought probably the best way to tackle that would be in a time lapse. So I'm just going to jump into it. I'm going to build some stuff, and yeah, let's do this. Doggy. That we got a lot done. Yeah, the base is pretty much done. Like, everything that I wanted to do is pretty much done. Mean to leave this open. Well, whatever. We'll fix that later. This whole area, I'm super excited about this area. It looks so cool. We've got this little pathway kind of going through, and then the dark oak slabs around it, and all of these little, I don't know what to call them, little huts, little stations, little booths. There we go, booths. Each one of these is going to have a villager in it. So I want, like, farmers, leather workers, fishermen, fletchers, butchers, shepherds. Like, I want to just fill stuff up. And, yeah, okay. And then over here we've got this waterfall. And you probably saw as we were doing the time lapse, but in here is a farm. Or, well, it will be a farm. So what I want to do in here is I want to bring in villagers, and the villagers will farm carrots, and then those chests that we were just looking at, there's a whole water stream underground that like goes up there. It'll carry the carrots through. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so cool. So the carrots will be up there, and then I can trade them with my farmers to get emeralds. So it'll be an easy emerald source. And then up through here, right now, this is not permanent. This is temporary. But this is how we're gonna get our villagers up into this area. So we need to get farmers. We need to get villagers up there. And I made this little tunnel. So this goes along. You can hear the cats from the creeper farm. So over here, that was our library. We're kind of like underground under the library. And then this goes all the way back to our zombification area. So we can zombify. We'll need to put rails through here. We'll be able to load the villagers up and get our farmers in, get all these guys in. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so great. Okay, so next thing we need to do is lots and lots and lots of villager trading. Like, so much villager trading. Yeah. Before we get to that, let me kind of show you guys around what I did here. So over here is a new cave that goes nowhere. Well, let's be honest. I think this might drop down to mining level later. Like, I think that could be a cool mining access area. And this is just like a ruin, but there's a little hole here. I'm thinking we could do something down there. Maybe clerics? We could put some clerics down there. Not that I have a use for clerics, but just like make it all like kind of like this, where we've got our zombification area. It's like, you know, stuck back there, and kind of, you know, oh, what's going on? Put some clerics underneath that one. That could be cool. Obviously, over here, we've still got our masons. They're doing their thing. Bye-bye, Kevin. And over here, this one, I made another little cave down here. And honestly, there's not actually a purpose to this, really. It kind of looks like there's a well here. And so, I can't, there we go. So this just goes all the way down into this huge ravine. So I was like mining out the cave, not really knowing what I was going to use the space for. And in the mining, I ran into this huge ravine, and I was just like, oh, you know what we could do with this? We could just make like what looks like a well and then come all the way down into this wonderful ravine, which I've completely lit up. Shouldn't have any mobs. And then I put one piece of soul sand, and since it's 3x3, I can have all the water source blocks in the center to get up, and the outside contains it, so it's perfect. So yeah, not exactly like hugely useful, but and then I'm sure you saw in the time lapse, but we now have a creeper farm, and this was my little access road to get in to the actual farm. So right below us here is the first layer of the farm. And you can hear all the cats. They're scaring the creepers into the center. They fall down. They burn up on campfires. And we get gunpowder. So much gunpowder. So I got that done. I wasn't actually planning on doing that today. But then I realized, well, if I'm going to be spending all this time, like, building in this area, if I get the creeper farm built first, then it'll be generating gunpowder the whole time we're building. So I did that. So now we have tons of gunpowder, and we'll definitely have use for that. This is my favorite build. I absolutely love this. Like, there's like some spots where it's like caved in here. Like, it looks so cool. I'm so proud of this. Really, really happy with how this one came out. Like, you know, it used to be a tower. Now it's kind of caved in. I love the way, like, the fences just kind of make it look a little, like, broken down. And then in here, we've got this nice little entrance into, ta-da, our armory, I guess you could call it. We're going to have armorer, toolsmith, weaponsmith, villagers down. Oh, hello. Where's that coming from? Is that under my feet? I thought I lit everything up that needed to be, but this actually doesn't look that lit up over here. Is there... Oh, I see feet. I see feet. Okay, so one of the things I love about this room is that all of the lighting is lava. Like, there's no lighting in this room that's not from lava. So we got the lava falls at the back of the room, and then I hung cauldrons from the ceiling and filled them with lava. And so we've got lava lighting. It's like a lava lamp, but not. Yeah, I don't know. And then down here, this is not quite done. I need to put some slabs down here because I don't want this to be lit. But obviously right now I don't want anything to spawn in it. So, but this will get me back up into kind of the background area. So it's easy access to get behind what's going on with the villagers, get back to, you know, access to everything else. Oh, there's like a whole cave over here. So this will be perfect. This will give me, this goes all the way back to our zombification area here. Oh, actually, that's where our villagers drop in. Anyways, that goes back to our zombification area, so we'll be able to run rails all the way through to here, bring in our villagers nice and easy, and yeah, and we got a little back access to the lava falls, and then there's the other side, and then if we continue on along here, this one this will look a little familiar. This is where we just were. So there's underneath our library, and then over here we're back to our farm area, farmers, all that good stuff. So, yes, very excited. I can't believe how much progress I've made, and I'm now inspired. Like, we're going to get this done. So I don't want to, like, time-lapse all of this, so we're just going to cut through some stuff, get some villagers in. And bye-bye. Under we go. Do-do-do-do-do. In you go. And so this is the guy all the carrots are going to go to, but he won't be able to pick them up. They'll just run away. And so, yeah, great. So we can get rid of these. We can close. Let's see, I got to break this first, and then we can close all of these. So now the villagers won't be able to breed here, and they'll just throw carrots into the middle. And I just need a track to take each of these villagers into... Oh, I can't remember. Is it slab? I think it's slab. Yeah, slab. Great. Okay, so this will take the villagers. We'll get our farmers in here. And, yeah, we're going to start getting some carrots. And you go. Bye-bye. And he's in. All right, fantastic. So now we just need to break that without hitting him. Yeah. Come on. There we go. All right. Perfect. He should become a farmer. There's a composter there. Come on. Become a farmer now. How about now? Or now? He looks like he's trying to go over there. Like he thinks that's his... Did you pathfind to that one already? I guess that's fine. You want to go over there? Great. That's perfect. Just, that's your spot now. Congratulations! You're now a farmer. Yay! Bone meal the crops so he can start using them. We have plenty of bone meal. Just in case somebody is inspired to copy what I did, don't. So you can see here the corners are empty. There's not enough lighting in here. Yeah. I might have to come up with a better lighting solution. So nothing will plant over on the edges there because the frog light... I don't know if the frog lights don't put out as much light as other light sources. I totally thought you could put a single light source in the center of a farm and it would light everything. But it doesn't seem to. Why are you not harvesting? Go! Go and do! Yeah! Come on! Come on! Do your thing! Harvest the carrots! Why are you looking at me? Well... maybe it's nighttime and they don't work at night. He doesn't have anywhere to sleep, so I wouldn't be able to tell if it was nighttime. I don't know if it's day or night outside right now. Maybe that's it. Yeah. What if we do this all the way around? Does that look better? And then we could do this. And then we can use all the... There we go. Okay, there you go. You can use my design now. You're welcome. Okay, now we can plant carrots everywhere. Yay for light. I guess not in the middle. I don't care that much. Okay, great. We have a farmer who refuses to farm. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure he'll start farming eventually. Yeah. Okay, well, let's just get the rest of the farmers in here, and it'll be all good. And new villager, come to Papa. And away you go. In you go. Lovely. And break that. Okay, he shouldn't have been able to pathfind anywhere else, so he should become a farmer right away. What are you doing? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna assume that he'll become a farmer in his own time. Come on. It's right there. Just go over. Just go. And another villager. And away you go. And oh, he almost hit me. Okay, and so we break this, and then we do that, and then we do that. Come on. There we go. And become a farmer. Okay. It totally could just be nighttime. It's probably the only reason I'm having a problem here. Did I just run out? Okay. All right. So we're just going to assume that that's the only issue and bring in our last guy. And contestant number 4. Away you go. So the reason I'm not zombifying any of these guys is I don't need them to be. Because they are just going to be farmers. I'm not actually going to do any trading with them. So I don't care what they think of me. I don't need them to be so happy that I saved them from the zombie. Which, you know, I sent them to the zombie, so not exactly the most philanthropic of ventures, but, you know, it's alright. They don't know any better. Alright, up we go. Let's get the rest of these villagers in. This is gonna be fun. You get to be a zombie. And now you get to be better. Yay! You're better. And up you go. And along we push, push, push. And he's in. And we'll break that and that and that. Put this back. There's probably a much better order I could have done these things in. And in you go. Lovely. Break that one. To the zombie you go. Whee! And you're a farmer. Yay. Alright, and then composter goes back behind you right there. Lovely. In you go. In you go. In you go. Nice. Nice. Perfect. Hello. Do do do. Boop. Lovely. Bah. Woohoo. Uh-huh. All right. Our first armory villager is in. He gets a blast furnace. Break these out. So I'm behind the scenes here right now. Here's our main area. Number 2. 3. 4. Whee! Better. Now. Woo! Woohoo! Zip! Nice. Perfect. Yep. Yeah. All right. You, sir, are my last villager. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. That took forever. I know I did that in really quick cuts, so it looks like it was, done in no time. That's days of work to train all of these villagers, move them into their places. Oh my goodness, but I didn't want to put you through the pain of all of the hours and hours and hours that it took to get all those guys in. But all of those villagers have been converted to zombies, cured back to villagers at least 3 times, some of them 5 times, to get trades down to 1 emerald. So that's it. They are ready to go. All of our villagers are trained up. Every villager that I need, I have. Obviously, we've got our library. We've had that, but now we've got armor. We've got weapons. We've got tools. We've got easy, cheap emerald sources with our farmers. Easy food sources. I'm getting stuck. We've got just so many perfect situations in place. This is amazing. What just happened? Okay, a little bit of server lag going on. It's all right. We got some amazing stuff. And where am I? Oh, okay. There we go. Hey. This is... Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're back. We're good. Okay, so as you can see here, all the villagers are in. I went with some farmers. We've got some cartographers. We've got leather workers over here, which, I'll be honest, are kind of useless, but I felt like they were the right vibe in terms of their look. Bunch of farmers over there. More cartographers. Let's see. Over here, we've got our fishermen. Lovely. Just 2, because, again, not particularly useful, but, again, they worked, right? They worked with the vibe. We've got a couple of Fletchers over here. They're okay. Nothing crazy, but it's something. It looks cool. I love it. It's working for me. I love this vibe of just like this underground market, right? That's what I wanted. I wanted to have a market. So over here, we've got our shepherds and our butchers. They're just kind of chilling. Actually got some decent trades with these guys, so we might use them for emeralds a little bit. If we got a chicken farm going or something, I don't know. Whatever, we'll figure it out. In any case, this has been a ridiculously productive episode. I am so excited. Our base is pretty much done. Like some finishing touches. We got one island maybe that I think still needs to be touched up on top. But man, so stoked for this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that. I'll see you next time. Ow.